Welcome. This is Channel TMS News. I'm Sean O'Malley. Episode 179. Who are you?
I'm Timothy Allen Welch, and we are here at the new studio. And thanks to our sponsors, IP Vanish. Take it away, Sean.
Oh, you didn't...
I sent it to you.
So...
on your message.
How long ago?
5 seconds ago.
No, yeah. Shout out to IP Vanish, though. Sponsoring. Did you know that browsing online using incognito mode doesn't actually protect your privacy? That's right. Without added security, you might as well give away all your private data to hackers, advertisers, your ISP, and other prying eyes. That's why I use IP Vanish VPN to make it easy to stay truly private and secure on the internet. IP Vanish helps you safely browse the internet by encrypting 100% of your data. This means that your private details, passwords, communications, browsing history, and more will be completely shielded from falling into the wrong hands. Even your physical locations will be hidden. IP Vanish makes you virtually invisible online. It's that simple. You can use IP Vanish on unlimited devices without sacrificing on speed. Your computers, tablets, phones, even devices like Fire Sticks when you are streaming media. Whether I'm at home or in public, I don't go anywhere without using IP Vanish. IP Vanish is offering an incredible 70% off their yearly plan for our listeners with a 30-day money-back guarantee. That's just like getting 9 months for free. IP Vanish is super easy to use. All you have to do is tap one button and you're instantly protected. You won't even know what's on. Stop sharing with the world everything you stream, everything you search for, and everything you buy. Take your privacy back today with the brand rated 4.6 out of 5 on Trustpilot. So go to ipvanish.com/sugar and use promotional code SUGAR and claim your 70% savings. That's ipvanish.com/sugar. Protect yourself. Come on, bye. Come on.
Cha-ching, cha-ching. That's what I say, Sugar Shane.
Yeah, cha-ching.
You just got back from Vegas, did a Vegas trip. We'll recap the UFC here in a second. How was the Vegas trip?
Vegas was good. Flew there Thursday night, flew out Friday morning. Just a quick trip. Sat down with Sean Shelby, had dinner. Emron flew out, hung out with Emron. Found some... dude, the shopping... I in my hotel area, like, there was just a mall right there in walking distance. And I just went... there was, like, the Versace and Gucci and all those stores were in there. And it's hard to find shit that pops. Like, shit that I like. Mm-hmm. It's hard to find. And so I went to the Versace store, and they had these sick fucking pink glasses that they were like these Biggie Small editions. Copped those. Got these beautiful pink like Versace jeans that were just fire.
How much specs run?
They were only like $400, which is pretty cheap compared to like fucking
some other crazy shit,
Louis Vuitton or some shit. But it's style, it's fashion, it's sugar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, how's your gut after those burgers shit are made?
Honestly, they weren't too bad.
Feeling a little pukey.
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely felt better.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I feel like there's so much shit we got to talk about today. It's going to be a great pod. We got our new fucking desk. I'm sipping on coffee. I haven't even ate dinner today because it's not even time to eat dinner. I haven't even eaten breakfast either, and it is time for breakfast. Just took Elena swimming. She had a good time. I'm wearing a suit. You're wearing a tie. We're fly.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Highway 85 Creative, who made this desk, who's helped out a lot of our pod wouldn't be where it's at today without Highway 85 Creative. That's where we started the pod day one. We ended up moving the studio over there for a little bit, and now Guy fucking whipped us up this desk. Highway 85 Creative, their link and instant shit will be in the bio. So thanks, Guy, you the man. And our paintings, fucking Marcelo.
Yeah,
Marcelo,
fire.
we can rely on him. He does our tattoos. His Instagram's down right now, so we probably won't put it in the bio and shit till it's back. But he comes in here, I give him a little fucking weed, I give him a little edibles, and he just goes ham, dude.
Dude, there's fights last night. We have Juan from ThatWasEpic. He's about to show up here. We're gonna continue to get guests on. It's fun talking to different people that are in different fields. I guess I'm a YouTuber too myself, but Juan's an expert YouTuber. He's been grinding. She's gonna show up soon. We got the UFC 272 fights we could talk about. Dude, I need a super gremlin tat ASAP. You feel?
So what were you saying a gremlin was? Is there already a definition for the gremlin?
I don't know. Danny's like, I kept been singing the song. We talking about it, saying, I'm like, I need a gremlin tat. She's like, what's a gremlin? I'm like, fuck. What's the definition in my head? I'm like, it's someone that
horny freak.
Well, that too. I said it's someone that does certain things and then thinks about the consequences after. So the opposite of wisdom, right?
Yeah.
I think about the consequences after I do it.
Yeah, what's the opposite of wisdom? Dum-dum?
Gremlin.
Oh, okay.
Damn, that's deep. Juanito! What up, baby? You haven't met Tim, right?
No, dude.
Tim.
What's up, brother?
I'm meeting Tim. Legendary.
What's up, brother?
What's going on? Nice to see you, bro.
You can sit right over
There we go.
down there.
Yeah, we're running.
Yeah, headphones help you hear yourself.
What's
no,
up,
dude,
dog?
don't worry about it. I don't need to. So you're saying this is your first time being on like a podcast type vibe. You can talk right in that little blue spot. You can adjust
move
it
that
too.
shit around
'Cause you're
too.
like
Get-
7 fucking
Get her
feet tall.
comfortable for you.
You can
How's
get
that?
all sorts of adjustment. You can put it right up to your fucking lips,
How's that?
like it's a wet puss. You're about to.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Get it
that's
real
all
deep
you had
in
to do is
there.
say that.
So your first time being on like a podcast and you tell your story a little bit or what?
Yeah, I mean, this is the first legit podcast that I've been on. I had a chatting with Andrew Hells like 4 or 5 years ago,
Okay.
Loft, and it was pretty much a podcast, but we were kind of just chilling, talking.
Yeah,
But
that's
this is
kind of how
legit.
this.
This is cool.
This is kind of how it'll go. Did you watch the fights last night by chance?
No, because I was stuck editing, dude. I'm still editing my own videos.
Damn, because
I knew you guys were gonna bring it up too. We were talking about that. And
they
I
were
was like,
pretty
shit.
sweet.
Well, enlighten me. How was it?
Yeah, we're actually gonna get right into it anyway. The UFC recap. Actually, you want to pull that card up real quick, Dal? Damn, so you were editing your own videos?
Yeah,
Have you been doing that recently since that company didn't work out as well as you thought it would?
Yeah, they edited like 5, and it was kind of a shit show a little bit. And
Was it the community like getting a hold of them a shit show, or was it just not what
just-
you wanted?
just not being in the same area. Like
Yeah.
I needed an editor that's in Phoenix, and we came across somebody finally. So I think it's gonna start working
Dude,
out. But
fuck
right
yeah.
now, like I have like 5 vlogs backed up because I don't want to edit them, man. So I just edit for That Was Epic right now, and it still takes like 20 hours of video.
Fuck.
What-
So
what
to edit one video, how long does it take you yourself?
Like 20 hours probably.
Are you serious,
I'll
bro?
do it like with 3 different segments, so 8 hours a day maybe.
Jesus.
Something like that.
The YouTube grind. I want to get into all that YouTube and
You're in
editing
it. What
and
do you
everything.
mean?
No, I mean I won't get into it with you, talk about it, but I want to recap these fights real quick. But Dal's taking. No, I'm stoked, Dal. I'm just fucking with you.
Dude, I'm glad you made it in though. Last week you got a little buzzard.
We
Yeah.
all were a little
Yeah.
buzzard. I'm glad that didn't happen either, because I was not on point either.
Yeah, I was not. No,
Where
not
did
there.
did you go to the clubs and shit, or where'd you go?
No, one of my cousins came into town. One of Bradley Jones, someone I had been wanting to hang out with for a while,
Uh-huh.
and I have a really big family, so I don't really get around to seeing all of them. And so we went golfing, and just drank a little too much.
Yeah. Have you ever smoked out of a volcano?
A long time ago.
Fucking
That's some
love
good
those,
jelly
dude.
sickle, some good organic weed. Get us chatting.
Yeah, get you chatting a bit, get your mind right.
Mm-hmm. Get your mind opened up a bit.
Where do you want to just do the main card?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Greg Hardy lost to Spivak. Fucking fucked my parlay right there. Everyone else won on my parlay, but Greg. I don't know if you want to talk much about that fight.
Yeah, well, Greg's probably going to get cut now, dude. They tried to build him up for how long? And now I think he was that his 4th fight loss in a row?
No shit. Really?
Or 3rd.
Oh,
They were saying it was either his 3rd or 4th, so it's like, fuck. So now he'll probably call it. But I think they're really hoping to turn him into a big star.
Well, I think they just like the drama that comes along with it.
Oh,
Just like
fuck
the
yeah.
views. Let me have a little.
Eddie's a freak. Juan, if you saw that dude in real life, you'd be like, what the fuck?
He walks around
fights?
over 300 pounds. He played for the Cowboys or some shit.
So last night's fight was a heavyweight.
That was the main open in the main card. Then the next card, God damn it, do I keep calling him Charles Oliveira? Alex Oliveira versus Kevin Holland.
Yeah, and Alex Oliveira used to be a 155er. Kevin used to be a 185er. But fucking Alex came out and was cracking him and leg kicking him too. And that was closer than I thought, but then Kevin ended up putting him away.
Dude, that fight was. I mean, it's most fights I feel like
Good
are a
watch.
coin flip to where you don't fucking. Like, that fight could be different next time they fight. It was a sick fight. Kevin Holland got the job done. Edson Barbosa versus Bryce Mitchell. Fuck, dude. Bryce is a little motherfucker. He's a.
Jeez, dude.
He's an
well,
animal.
He probably saw the game plan Habib did against Edson, and he, in his mind, just truly believed he could do that, and he fucking did that, dude. This kid lives pretty much off grid, Juan, in a camper.
Kid on the right.
In a camper with his cows, just on a farm. Guy,
Chickens.
he has
Great
some
fighter though.
Yeah.
beast, dude.
It's like
Maybe that's his
14-0.
secret.
Fucking beast.
Just
dude.
isolation.
Yeah,
Seriously.
usually you gotta like. Well, people would say you got to train with guys that are high level too, but he doesn't train with anyone high level. Just
And he's out there murdering.
Yeah.
fucking murdering, dude. Yeah, it's badass.
Co-main event, Rafael dos Anjos, Renato Moicano. Dude, Moicano is a motherfucker. Took the fight on 3 or 4 days' notice. Fought a couple weeks ago. Thought it was 3 rounds. Found out it was 5 rounds after he accepted the fight.
That's
Went
juice
5
I don't think
fucking
many
rounds.
people knew.
Yeah, well, yeah. Went 5 rounds with Rafael dos Anjos, who was in camp, ready for 5 rounds. and almost fucking stopped him at the end. Or not stopped him, but he was fucking him up at the end. That was a crazy fight.
Dude, who fucked up not telling him it was 5 rounds? And what day? Because you take a fight three days before or 4 days before, and then you show up and you're like, hey, it's 5 rounder. You're like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, he flew from Brazil, too.
So that was like an all of a sudden fight?
Well, the Rafael dos Anjos was supposed to fight another game, Rafael Fivisilia or something, and like 4 days before the fight, so I think like Tuesday or whatever, the guy got COVID. So they offered this guy the fight, and typically a co-main event's 3 rounds, but this fight got moved from a main card. It was a main event, which is 5 rounds, so it got moved to a co-main, so it was still 5 rounds, but the guy accepted it, not knowing, and it's almost fucking won at the end. Sweet fight. And then the main event, Colby Covington versus Jorge Masvidal. Dude, it's so impressive what Colby's done from... He just had to stick with it because no one fucking liked him. Still not like a ton of people like him, but he's more of a star now. Mm-hmm. He was just a douchebag and not a star, but now he's like a douchebag / star. And I'm not saying douchebag. I think I enjoy watching him. He's a character. He's pound for pound. He's got to be pound for pound one of the best. Even though he's lost to Kamaru, he's still got to be up there. Put on a fucking dominant performance. It was actually a fucking really sweet fight.
Yeah, dude. Anyone who hates him, he's fucking good ass entertainment. He's good ass. If he didn't do this whole spiel he's doing, he would not be main eventing a pay-per-view.
God, and some of it's very cringy, but then there's some of it that is good. Yeah. Unlike like Henry's like only cringy. Like so it doesn't come across like Colby's like cringy, but sometimes some shit's like funny. So it's like makes it works. And he goes out there and backs it up.
Yeah, and if he sticks with it, dude, he could quit fighting whenever and go to WWE and make a fucking bag for 100%.
Yeah, what's next for Masvidal, real quick? What do you think?
Fuck, dude. I was thinking the best thing for Masvidal next would be Nick Diaz, dude.
Nick Diaz would be sick as fuck. What about Conor? I mean, I feel like that's actually... Conor's walking around 190-something. His coach said, like, he's not fighting at 55 anymore. Kavanaugh said that.
Schwab and Brennan were saying he might be getting a title shot. I mean, Schwab and Rogan.
But
he might be getting a title shot.
Conor might be getting a 55 title shot.
Yeah.
Who knows, dude?
He hasn't won at that weight in 5 years, but fuck it.
Literally, fuck it. All right, fuck those good fights. Yeah. Big Juan, dude.
I was just kind of binge watching some of your videos this morning. It's fucking so good, dude. How did you end up getting started on YouTube, and how old were you?
So like 7 years ago, I met Big Doss TV in Kansas. We were like 2 houses apart, and we ended up being best friends, started watching Jackass, and that's what inspired the whole thing. I moved to Mexico. He kept filming, got up to like 200,000 subscribers, and just convinced me to start a channel.
Damn.
And after
just
that,
like that.
Left the oil fields, left construction. I was like, fuck that shit. I was working in Bismarck at the time, North Dakota.
And on the oil?
Yeah, oil and construction.
Like, who did you start with? Did you have a buddy to film you? And you guys...
Chris isn't here right now, but Chris was in the very, very beginning, I was just getting my sister and just any friends, construction friends. Literally, we'd film for like 30 minutes after work, get a scene or two, and just try to compile a video within 2 weeks or something. But after a while, Chris, he's still with us. He's not here now, but he's been filming with us for like 6 years. And Brewster's relatively new. He's been filming with us for almost a year now.
Dude, that's fucking crazy.
Got a good little team.
Even at the beginning, were you editing your own vids?
Yeah, I've been editing almost this whole time.
And who taught you to do that? You just taught yourself?
Yeah, Doss kind of trained us all a little bit, and then after that, we just all went on off doing our own thing, and just kind of watching YouTube videos.
Dude, you're so fucking creative too. How do you go about being creative for those? Do you stress about what's next, or how do you go about just comes to your mind?
I mean, right now, we're just trying to do really, really big stuff. So before, I felt a lot of stress because I was always trying to come up with something creative that didn't cost so much money. Now we're just trying to do the biggest stuff we can possibly do that is in our budget and trying to grow from there and snowball. So right now, ideas are actually easy and simple because we're just trying to, like the gas station video, we want to give away cars next week. We just want to we're trying to top ourselves, and we have this like 10 video plan. We're in the process of rebranding. So
do you guys sit down and say, hey, let's talk about that? Or is it just kind of like random throughout the day? You have those ideas, put them in notes, tell the boys? Or do you guys like, hey, we're sitting down 9 a.m. Sunday morning, grab coffee, let's talk?
So I'll come up with like 5 or so really good ideas, and then we'll have like a little meeting, and then we'll figure out like which one it's going to be, and then we pick it, and then we script the whole thing. That's
sweet. God, I love, it's crazy how YouTube's a fucking job. Like, it's a full-time job. Plus, like, absolutely. It's so cool to watch.
So you were saying it for one of your videos now, because you're editing your own videos now, which is insane. And to edit one of those videos, it takes how long of you sitting there grinding on the computer?
Up to 20 hours. So like I'll split it up into like 3 days or so. But
nice little workstation, or are you just sitting in bed?
no, I have an office, but I kind of get addicted to editing in my little corner desk in my room, you know. So I have an office upstairs, but I rarely use it.
Dude, he lives right next to Tanquino's gym
Oh,
in
sweet.
Tempe.
Oh yeah, he was telling me that's where you guys train on Wednesdays.
Some Fridays, Mondays and Fridays sometimes, but right now it's at my gym.
It was crazy because when we did that gas station, I was like looking up the thing. I was like, what the fuck? We're getting close to Tanks. It's literally, we did the gas station across the street from Tanks.
Damn.
Yeah, the shell right there.
Bro, that was so fun. I was
Dude,
so
yeah.
nervous.
Dude, I was too. Remember the scene where obviously I hit the bong? That was
Yeah.
CBD, 0% THC, but I had a little bit of anxiety up until that
Oh,
moment.
God, no.
That CBD helped a lot.
That guy took it. That guy took it good too. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the right guy to do that bong video, and you're like, no, it's good. You were right. That motherfucker.
You
It
laughed.
was a great scene.
Dude, so for fucking 8 hours editing, do you like what's your go-to drug? Like caffeine, weed,
Yeah,
Adderall?
just weed and coffee.
Really?
You know,
Those are my
I
two
don't smoke when I film, but I do smoke when I edit and go to sleep and stuff, obviously. But yeah, I can't smoke when I film usually.
Start
Not usually.
overthinking shit?
Yeah, especially when I'm out there in public. Yeah, get all.
Especially talking to chicks, dude. Fuck.
Well, that was the first thing we recorded. Was God? Remember, I was nervous as fuck. We're like, hey, it was at ASU.
Yeah, yeah.
We went to ASU and like we're like, all right, we're gonna just go up talk to chicks. Because you know how it is talking to chicks. Every time we travel, we always give each other shit like, hey, go talk to her. And it's like, fuck it, it's tough. But
That was a perfect icebreaker, you know.
That
for
was
the first
good.
video.
Yeah.
That was fun.
that was really fun. I had a great time. That was really fun.
Yeah, you were getting into the swing of it after. Like I didn't even tell you had anxiety towards the end.
No, yeah,
mean, it
like
gets easy, right?
the first couple,
Snowballs.
the first couple, you get them out the way, and then it's just like
Just fucking
It's just
Starts
fun.
flowing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a girlfriend?
No, I recently, not too recently, I guess, 8 months to a year ago, got
Came
out of
out?
a 3.5 year
Oh,
engagement.
damn,
nice.
that's a long
Yeah.
time.
So right now I'm single, and yeah,
Were you living with her too?
we were living together.
Damn. So just going with living together every day to now living by yourself again?
Yeah, it was well, I mean, my sister lives with me. It's a 4-bedroom house, but she lives upstairs. I don't see her too much, but yeah, it was interesting.
You got any animals?
No animals. We travel too much, and I
Yeah.
don't know. I mean, I guess we can get babysitters, but
Yeah, fuck.
God, it seems like YouTube's just... Is it changing a lot?
oh yeah, it's always changing. I mean,
Does that ever
Algorithms
stress you
too,
out?
or
Like-
just like what pops off and shit.
yeah, the algorithm always changes what they value. Right now it's watch time. You know, at one point it was likes. Like you used to be able to like something, and then every person that would subscribe to you would see that you liked that person's video, and you'd get so many views just from that.
Watch
Those were the golden ages of YouTube. That was like 5-6 years ago. But
What was interesting to me was you said that Facebook, because you post to Facebook a lot,
yeah,
and I
Facebook-
still haven't been. You're like, dude, you need to start posting on Facebook at least 3-minute videos, if you'd like to monetize them and shit. I still haven't been doing that, but is that where you get most of your ad revenue
yeah.
over YouTube?
Yeah.
That's fucking sweet.
Yeah, Facebook just, I don't know what they're doing, but they figured something out. I guess it's the share button.
Yeah,
YouTube
I mean, that makes
doesn't have
sense.
that, and it's just so easy to share stuff. Plus, they have a different crowd. Older people,
yeah.
Parents, grandparents, that's where they are.
Yeah. Your videos transition well. I mean, you could have a fucking little kid watch it for the most part. Some the ones I'm not on, probably. But to like,
Our
even like
videos
my
suck.
parents would enjoy the last video. You go to the skate park or you go to the skate shop, buy all those skateboards, go to the skate park. Like, dude, anyone could watch that and feel like
Good,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Our goal is for them to be semi-universal. I mean,
Yeah.
we want everybody to be able to watch them.
It's fucking sweet.
From the beginning, was it like that?
No, I mean, in the very beginning, I mean, I was doing some raunchy stuff. I mean, even the girl stuff wasn't the best. It's a little more elegant now, I guess you could say. We've polished it. But, yeah, I mean, it definitely wasn't the way it is now.
Dude, Facebook in the last 2 years, what did they do? Were they like... Because they all of a sudden started offering fat deals for gamers.
Yeah.
And now they got those videos going up. But, dude, the older folks are starting to get addicted to their phones,
Starting
too.
to? I feel
Yeah.
like they've been addicted.
Yeah, I guess,
My
I
fucking
guess.
dad's always on that shit. I
Yeah,
remember
my mom on TikTok all day.
Yeah, maybe they're just now getting addicted to videos, you know?
Yeah.
I mean,
No, do you? Oh yeah, you do TikTok.
I mean,
Not you don't grind it as much.
I'm like banned on TikTok because like there's a copycat account that's like 5 times bigger than me. So like everyone's like always tagging the other accounts, and then the account that's actually me is like shadow banned because they don't think it's me. So
that's fucked.
We're trying to fix that right now. Maybe I should give it a little shout out or something. Maybe get everyone to go to.
Did I tag the right one?
No.
Fuck. I didn't. Yeah, you just don't know. Fuck.
It's like, yeah, it's ThatWasEpic _ I think. See, I don't even know which one it is at this point.
We'll have to. Everyone will have to go put a ban on them. I think can you report accounts on TikTok? I'm sure you fucking can.
Yeah, you can. And I've reported them, and I've been meaning to like shout it out and tell the viewers, to go report it, but I guess I haven't yet.
Well, we'll work on that. Let's get them banned.
Yeah.
So like, your weeks, you usually know by Sunday kind of what you're going to do that week, what days you're going to film, and everything. You got it dialed in pretty good because you've been doing it for 6 years now?
7 years coming on, a little over 7, I believe. Now.
Damn,
that's crazy,
but
dude.
The way we have been doing it now, I mean, only 1.5 to 2 years. Like, this is the most structured we've ever been. We were very unorganized before. It was literally just like kids playing with
you were working. You were working other jobs then too, though.
Not since the last time I worked another job was probably 5 years ago.
Damn.
And when was the point where you're just like, okay, fuck it, I'm doing this full time?
I had 10,000 subscribers, and so I had 10,000 subscribers. I was working in Bismarck doing drywall construction, putting mud on walls, and I saved like 10 to 12 grand, and just bounced to here, Phoenix. Ran out of money twice, though. I did have to go back to work like multiple times.
That's sweet.
At 10,000 subscribers, you said, "Let's go."
I was like, "That's it, we made it, boys!"
He has,
like
10,000. He has 6.35 million now.
That's so fucking.
That's
sick.
a fucking lot. That's wild.
I see. You've been collaborating with tons of people. What's your 5-year plan?
Whew.
Like you're the top of the UFC. You're
world champ's like the number one fucking number. It's got to be number one. Like that has to happen. I have to become world champion at some point. I'm in my prime-ish. I feel like I'm still getting into my prime. So the next 5 years is fucking fighting. But
you want to be world champ.
Got to be world champ. But I could see myself having a lot of fun getting into YouTube full time. Like I feel like
you do
after
it
fighting
full time already.
I do it quite a bit. Like I'm saying instead of if I didn't fight, I could do YouTube full time, and like it would be fucking fun. Mm-hmm. Especially learning a lot from Juan, like Steve. Yeah. Just being around the Nelk boys and those guys, like YouTube's fun. It's creative, and you just gotta. It's not about having the idea. Everyone can have a fucking idea. It's about executing that idea. That's the tricky part. It's like getting the right people around and fucking actually executing it. But just coming up with the ideas and shit's so fun.
Well, that's what I was gonna ask Juan because now, Juan. How like every little kid now wants to be a YouTuber. Like, fuck, what's some advice to give those kids? You got to just be fucking genuine or what?
Yeah, honestly, like that's being genuine is a big part of it. But also having the right team. YouTube has evolved so much now. Mr. Beast really made sure of that. Fuck. And I mean, really, it's just consistency, doing what the algorithm says, doing what they say. And at the end of the day, YouTube is going to choose who becomes successful. And if you're following their algorithm, they're going to put you on the recommended list. And that's where the magic happens. When they recommend you, that's where all the views and subscribers come from.
And I think comedy too, right? Do you find that comedy, funny videos, obviously, and giving back videos do well, but comedy, I feel like is such the king of all entertainment.
It always will be, probably.
Yeah, I mean, comedy and giving back. That's really cool.
When did you come up with Scrappy? That's one of my faves.
That was I did that on Dawson's channel. Man, picking up girls in different stereotypes, I think the video was called, and that's where Scrappy was born. Dawson,
I love Scrappy.
he made me do that character, and I thought it was cringe at first. And
Really?
then everyone's like, "Dude, you're so funny as the Cholo." And I was like,
"Yeah, you fucking owned it, dude." That's fucking.
We'll have to we got to get Tim to come out with us once.
Dude, yes, let's do the bong smashing video.
Yeah, go to the dude. It was it's sweet when you asked me to come out because I was fucking like I always want to do stuff like that, but I don't have the time and I don't put in the effort to go and like have 2 cameramen, the fucking good mics, like do all that stuff. So when you asked me to go out there, it was fucking fun. But we gotta have Tim come do one with us. Picking up chicks one, but you're not allowed around schools, right?
I'll do chips. I'll do chips.
Picking up chips.
But dude,
that'll go viral.
Yeah, no shit.
That's the
Spicy
thing about
chips.
like your position. like we have a pretty consistent like meditation practice, so you can kind of notice what's going through your mind, and if always going through your mind is creating content, creating YouTube, God. And it's not fucking just training. Hey, I gotta train. I gotta think about my next session. I gotta think about that last session, and then I just gotta recover and train. It's fucking tough, dude.
Yeah, it seems tough.
Yeah, I know, but like, say if I'm 8 weeks out tomorrow, it's tough when I'm not in camp. When I'm not in camp, it is tougher because I do feel like, I can kind of chill, I can be more creative, do other things. But when I'm in camp, it's not tough. It's easier to just dial in because I don't want to fucking lose. Yeah. I don't want to lose. I don't want to get beat up. So I'm gonna do everything from training to recovering to just everything I need to do to win that fight.
Yeah, you know what got you this far.
I know what needs to be done in camp to perform at the level that I want to perform and that I'm capable of performing at, and I know what that takes, and it's a lot. But
how long have you guys been training together?
8 years now, probably.
Wow.
Yeah,
How did you meet?
8 years. I watched him when he was like 16 years old. I went up to like commentate an event in Montana. I'm from Montana also.
I was kickboxing at 16.
Yeah, and I commentated and I saw him and I saw he was pretty athletic. I'm like, yeah, we'll see if he sticks with it. Most people don't. And he kept sticking with it, and then he started beating some decent kids, and I knew he wasn't from a gym that was that great, so I invited him to come train for a week, and we got an apartment.
So you've been training for a good while.
Since I was 18. Well, 14 I started boxing and wrestling, and then 18 I had my first fight, and then just...
How old are you?
I'm 31.
31. Okay.
We have the weirdest coach fighter relationship. It's so funny. I don't think of it weird until I see people comment like we have
such different.
Why? You guys just
he's
seem like
the coach.
bros. I mean,
but most coaches are like a little bit older, maybe don't really train, and they're like, I don't know.
And those kind of coaches, I feel like your personality doesn't get along with great
as much. Yeah, no, I think ours works good because you do let me be me, and then you give me the information that you think that I need and that I do need, and rather you don't try to over coach me too, which is like nice because I've always I don't know, we have a good it works. But it definitely is weird. We're all getting fucked up, and like, people like, isn't that your coach?
Maybe that's why you guys have such a good dynamic going on. You know,
I think so.
You party together, you train together. You know,
and we're both on the fucking grind too. Yeah, trying to get better.
Yeah, he does jiu-jitsu competitively. He's got a competition coming up April 2nd, so he's like in camp right now and doing his.
You train all kinds of people.
I try not to do too many people. Like I teach my classes, so some days I teach 1 hour a day, some days I teach 2 hours a day, because then I train my own self. But right now, MMA wise, I'm only coaching Sean.
So, okay.
And I feel like a lot of coaches take on so many different fighters, and then they got their family and their kids at home, and then they got whatever side business they're doing, so they don't really get to put that much like effort or thought into their fighter, which I think benefits.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, you got to focus on a lot more.
Yeah. When did you start watching UFC?
I mean, I've been watching it off and on for a long time. My sister, her husband, and a lot of my relatives have been into it for as long as I can remember. I mean, my dad's been into boxing, but
would you say you just watch like the bigger fights?
I would really just watch the big fights. Back when Conor was fighting his big fights.
Yeah.
I mean, now I follow a lot more. Obviously, I watch all your fights. I was just in Houston, saw those fights.
Oh, you were there?
Yeah, I was there.
God damn.
My first time seeing a live fight.
Oh yeah, how'd that feel?
That was cool. It was actually a cool experience. I didn't realize how much blood.
Yeah.
Like, you guys are dancing around blood, dude. Like, for seriously. Real. Like,
it's so weird in those arenas. Everyone's like, "Yeah, kill that motherfucker."
Barbaric.
And someone just gets knocked out. Their family sees it, and everyone's like, "Yeah, stomp his fucking face." It's weird, huh?
It's an aggressive sport, but man, that fan base for it is diehard. Like, it's entertaining. Dude. It's real entertaining. That might be more entertaining than comedy. Actually, that might be comedy. Actually,
fighting.
Fuck, what was I gonna say?
You're stupid, dude.
I am, dude.
What?
Oh yeah, when was the first time you saw Sean fight? Shane.
Was it was after meeting him? Really? I mean, I'd seen a lot of your recaps before when I discovered you, and but after we collabed, basically that's when I went back and I really started learning and seeing.
Hell yeah. I remember because I was watching. I forgot who told me this. I was watching in one of my vlogs. We were watching How to Pick Up Chicks, and we were in LA. And then someone said that they saw that I was watching you, and then they told you. Is that what happened?
I think I told you that.
Is that what you told me?
That's when I messaged you. I was like,
careful there, bud. Sorry, boss. Oh, that's pretty cool though. So that's funny.
That's why I pitched the let's pick up chicks first. You know.
It makes sense.
I mean, I guess He likes that now.
Oh yeah, that was fucking funny. That's when I started first watching you too, and I was just binge watching all your shit, and that's funny. That's how that worked out. Small fucking world. Well, I guess when you get millions of fucking views.
You read the comments much?
I try to, yeah. I mean,
Well, his
especially
shit's always
the first-
positive as fuck.
Is it?
It's never
I mean-
ever. Well, I don't really see any negative on your
And
shit.
if it is negative, I leave it.
Yeah.
I don't delete anything. But for the most part, it's positive. People support the giving back, but I try to respond to at least like 50 people, maybe heart some. It shows. I mean, it's important to show love towards the community that built you.
Absolutely.
When did you start like giving back and stuff? When did you start realizing like, oh shit, I got the money to kind of divvy it out?
It was at the cutting earphones and giving AirPods video.
Ooh.
That's when I really understood the whole like prank somebody and then give back afterwards. Like that's when I realized that was going to be our strategy for making content. And it was inspired by Mr. Beast. I mean, I love Jimmy's videos, and I think it's amazing what he does. And one day we'd like to be doing videos on that level in public.
Fuck yeah. Have you met him?
No, we've talked on the phone and Twitter and stuff,
Oh,
but
that's cool.
we never met in public or in person.
He's probably your favorite YouTuber that you kind of looked up to.
One of them, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't watch too many YouTubers these days. I did back in the day, tons of pranksters, but it gets so boring and it gets so old. I guess that's possibly part of the reason we do give back videos now too. I'm so bored with the videos that we used to do. And like it's if we're not doing something huge, I'm bored basically. Like it's just.
Who else other than him did you watch that was like one of your favorites?
Let's see, back in the day, I mean, Andrew Hell's in his prime. That's when he was doing his awkward stuff. That's what was literally guiding us in the beginning.
That's sweet. That's cool.
But do you guys watch any other YouTube channels?
Well, just pretty recently, I mean, started watching like Steve's and then Bradley Martin's, and then
Steve's
I walk
so good.
up.
Steve's good.
Mike Maljack, his are always entertaining because they're not super long and they're just quick edits. Like,
Yeah.
his are entertaining. I like his. Other than that,
Someone that impresses me every time, or just like always comes out with like a good video that I watch is Danny Duncan.
Oh yeah,
His
Danny's
shit's
hilarious.
just funny, and it's like just so fucking random, dude. It's like I just watched it, I was entertained, but what the fuck did I just watch? He's swimming in his fucking canoe in this random public or private spot. His shit's just so funny. He's a fucking character.
You see that when he did taking a hot tub through the drive-through? He just made the
No.
bed of a truck into a hot tub.
He's a
he's
creative,
a creative
motherfucker.
dude, yeah,
And his merch is fire.
Yeah,
like he sells fucking merch.
He has
His
some of the
shit's
top
good.
merch in the game.
100%.
He's got his stuff into every Zoomies, I think, in the
Yep.
country.
Fet's luck. Let's fuck. His shit's funny.
Yeah,
The
good for him,
Steve's
though.
videos always are bangers. Nelk videos when they do post
Yep.
them, they always have trouble posting their shit's good.
Yeah,
Who
there's just
else?
like movie now. They don't post so much because they have a lot to keep up with. And
Dude.
like,
Yeah, for real. They got a big team.
Yeah.
Bradley Martin puts good shit.
Yeah.
Mike, George Janko. I watch that's about it.
handful of guys we know. But God, Discovery Plus, HBO Max, Netflix, they always got some good shit out. You been watching any shows on those?
recently, no, not. What was the last show I did watch? I can't even remember. I mean,
So you don't watch much YouTube or
like,
or like get addicted or obsessed with shows?
No, not really. I mean, if when I'm watching movies, I'll rewatch like Lord of the Rings or like Harry Potter. Or, like something.
Never seen Harry Potter still.
I'm a
Have you?
diehard. I mean,
No, it's fire though.
I like it. I was in that age group when they were first coming out. Saw them in theaters, so
Damn.
I mean, it's just in my memory now.
On your free time and shit, what do you usually like to do?
I like working out, and I mean, I go to Mexico a lot. The investments over there, we plant trees, but really just editing takes up so much of everything. So right now, I don't even know who I am almost. Like
Really?
I work out.
edit.
I mean, I smoke at night.
How it's crazy how important working out is though. Imagine if you didn't work out and then all the stress just built up. Because some people don't fucking work out. Like they
don't
literally
understand
don't
it.
work out.
I would give
Dude.
up on everything if I didn't work
That's
out.
what I'm saying. They don't even know how good they could feel by doing an hour workout that doesn't kill you. Just go out outside and walk.
Dude, the patience people have editing, like Jay and like you guys, it's fucking
I don't
insane
have
because I just like, wow.
Dude,
just
I
wanna
I
fucking
scream
freak out.
every like 30 minutes when I'm editing. Like I can't do it anymore.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
telling you.
Dude, you'd probably really like trying out jiu-jitsu.
I've never tried out fighting. I mean, why would you say that though?
Just because, like, with the gi on, it's super, like, I don't know. It's
not violent.
It's super.
I mean, I like violence.
But jiu-jitsu is not a violent.
It's not like
sport.
grab them and choke them. It's super like intellectual. You got to be
more about
super
controlling your body. Or?
Yeah, smart and using different techniques and different leverage to be
good body type
human.
for it too.
It's like a meditation, maybe, huh?
It's fucking sweet,
dude.
A lot of smart people get obsessed with it.
In that gym right there, right next to your house, is one of the Tenkin is one of the all-time greats, dude.
Really?
Oh yeah,
So
that's one of the best gyms.
That's a jiu-jitsu gym.
Yeah, go in
right?
there, you fucking have a good time, dude.
And he'll put a gi on you,
and
and there's a curriculum you learn. You learn how to roll, learn how to break fall, learn the certain things, and then you'll learn the techniques against the opponent, like the certain techniques, and you just start putting it all together, and then just I don't know. I think you'd really like it.
Even if you went two times a week minimum, and then 3 would be better, and you'd learn a little bit faster. I don't think you'd regret it, and it would probably help everything around you. I feel like jiu-jitsu does for me.
Absolutely, just being more mindful and everything, right?
Being way more mindful, aware of your body, and then it helps with just flow. Creativity comes from all that.
Yeah, and sometimes it's uncomfortable too, and sometimes it's really hard because you got to sweat a lot, and then it's you against another human. But I'll talk to Keo and see what day's best for you to come in.
Dude, yeah, that would actually be really
definitely
cool.
do it.
Add something to the
even if it's
roster,
2 hours a week.
Yeah.
Well, even if you hired, you said might have found someone to edit videos.
Yeah.
Dude, that would be.
Yeah, we're
clutch.
meeting up this week. I think tomorrow or the next day, and it's looking like it's gonna work.
How'd you find him?
Instagram.
Could you get a fuck ton of people like, yo, I can edit you, I can edit you, yo, I can edit.
I was going through the inboxes that you don't like, that you have to manually go to, and I found someone that had like 300,000 followers on Instagram.
Oh shit!
And I saw some of the editing, said that he wanted to be an editor, goes to ASU in college. I'm like, boom. Oh my god.
What if it was just a hot chick with big tits? She's like, yeah, you can edit. That'd be bad.
That'd be like drugs.
Do you ever TMS too much sperm? Have chicks on the mind too much, and you lose track and get a little distracted?
I mean, doing the pickup videos helps not to, knowing that like you can if you want to at any moment. I'm pretty disciplined with that. I see that like drugs. Like I've gotten over drugs, and like I smoke a little weed and shit, but like I've gotten sober from other shit, and like
psychedelics or coke and Molly.
Yeah, coke and stuff like that. And I'm not opposed to psychedelics. They've actually helped me overcome addictions. But
the fun party drugs.
The party drugs are the ones that.
That's what you
soul.
view girls as. That's
yes.
interesting. I should probably.
That's
look
not all
good.
girls. Not all girls.
No,
but
our obsession.
Most girls. Yes, that obsession for girls is the obsession for drugs.
It's the devil inside.
So I try to date one girl at a time, and I'm into summer flings, and if anything, I'm a sensitive person, I don't like to be all over the place with women and shit and whatever.
Yeah,
it's
for
interesting.
Sure.
This is what TMS means. Like girls PMS, guys TMS. We got too much sperm, and it clouds our mind. So
it does cloud our mind too.
Mine is like a 7-day-a-week issue.
I've been working on it because I've been thinking about it too, and I'm like, it is becoming an issue. It takes away from building other shit in our lives.
You're just thinking about it too much, or you're acting on it too much?
Sometimes both.
A little bit both.
But we both have girlfriends. I have a girlfriend. I've had her for 11 years.
Okay.
Been dating Danny for a long fucking time since I moved here, pretty much.
Yeah. So.
But girls are they're an issue, but I'm getting dialed in. Get it dialed in. Good question. Do you ever hit up chicks that you get their numbers?
I have sometimes.
If they're bad?
Not I try not to all the time. I keep it pretty professional, but dude, when you have a connection, you have a connection. And I don't shy around it. I don't beat around the bush. I'll tell them straight up, like, yeah, I'll come back after revealing it, like, yo, we're not filming this part. I actually kind of think you're cool. Let's hang out, it's very rare though.
Yeah.
Well, Tempe, they're just crawling with girls, dude.
Yeah, and they all come to party.
Oh, they do indeed.
When did you start getting it dialed in that, like, okay, this girls thing's getting too much? It's mostly what's on my mind.
I mean, I had been in a relationship. Most of the time I was in a relationship. So the last like year is like the first time in my YouTube career that I'm officially like big on YouTube and single.
Damn.
So this is very new.
Yeah.
And I
Good
think
luck, soldier.
I think being in the relationship though is what helped me with the discipline over it. Like I'm now addicted to actually doing the work rather than going around with all these girls. So I mean, I'm hanging out with this girl right now, but like I said, I usually I'm pretty humble about it. Just one at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Try
cool.
2.
You're like, you might change your mind. Try 2.
I feel like I go through phases where I'm just like dialed in. Like when I'm in camp, I'm usually pretty.
Yeah.
But then I'm gonna go through little phases.
If we are men, we must play.
Oh, then
If I just get rid of my chi in the morning, it gives me some solid 5-6 hours to keep my mind right.
Have you had a massage before?
No,
Dude,
no,
it's nice getting a massage.
I mean, I know the type.
The
You know,
massage.
yeah, the
type.
massage. Okay,
Yeah.
not that type, not yet.
Dude, that sometimes helps me a lot too if I need to just clear my
De-stress.
mind. Oh, if I'm going to game and I got a lot on my mind, just hit a little massage.
When
get
you
my
want to hit
kinks
those
worked
combos
out.
and stuff.
Do you game much?
I play Fortnite once in a while.
Yeah.
I don't play too much. That's the one that's lingering still.
Mm.
I mean, I played Zelda. I'm a Nintendo boy. I grew up
Yeah.
on all the old Nintendos, and I still play Zelda. Breath of the Wild.
That's
Obviously, I already
funny.
beat that. But
That's cool.
when they come out with new ones, I'll play those.
That's badass.
We're addicted to Call of Duty. Not addicted, but we play every day.
Which one is that? Is that Warzone?
Rebirth, yeah.
Rebirth,
It's
the
so
new one?
fun, dude.
I have not even tried it yet.
I crave it. Like after this, are you going?
Is this where your gaming studio is?
Mine's I have an apartment across the street from my house where I game, but fuck Tim. That's about to be Tim's new gym, and we got a couple extra rooms. I don't know. We could throw something in.
Yeah.
That's badass.
Yeah, the Rebirth Resurgence, because it's just you and four of your boys, and a lot of the times
Three.
the bottom pays top. So if you get the least amount of kills, then you got to pay the top person $5, $10.
Oh,
So it's a gambling
That's fun.
aspect
That makes
to
it
it.
fun. Huh?
Do you
That makes-
gamble?
I'm not opposed to it. I do sometimes.
Oof. I have a tough time gambling.
It's
I did a
another
$5
addiction, though.
parlay, and I just.
Yeah, you've always kind of been against gambling. When we go to
Because
casino,
my mom's
never
so
fuck around.
stingy. I was just raised like
Hey, that's
that.
a good thing though, kind of.
Yeah,
for
for
real.
sure. It definitely helped
Blessing and a
me
curse.
because there's a lot of fighters that make a lot of money and spend a lot and then don't do taxes. Like I was so stingy that I made sure, all right, we're getting taxes done. How much I got? I like spending it.
I don't know if that's stingy or if that's just
Smart.
discipline, smart.
I think
that's-
there's a fine line, and I'm like a little on the stingy smart line.
I think that's
Yeah.
exactly where you should be if you want to get rich.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
That's true.
So taxes and shit, have you always been good about taxes?
Yeah, I don't cut those corners ever. I have a professional, an entertainment tax person that does it for me.
Here in
and-
Arizona?
Yeah.
I might have to hit him up. My
Dude,
guy's in
yeah,
Vegas, and I just feel like it'd be so much easier if they're just
He
here.
would love that. He does. I don't know if you know Futuristic, the
Yep.
rapper. He does a big DOS TV.
Oh,
He does Cody from
shit.
Making Picnic. He does mine. So he has skin in the game.
Dal, remind me after this to get his info. That'd be sweet.
Yeah, I'll give that to you.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, so many fighters, dude, just get fucked by taxes.
Just spend it all and don't have enough to pay.
Yeah. Well, like if say you go fight, you make $100,000 plus you get a $50,000 bonus. Like they don't take any of that out. Like here's $150,000. I guess YouTube doesn't take it out either,
No,
right?
yeah, we just have to save 30%.
Yeah.
Well, then the fighters pay their manager, pay their coaches, pay everything, and then they're like, "Fuck! Now I got to give away however much for taxes," and they just don't. But then it
Yeah.
bites them in the ass.
Fuck.
I've heard of so many fighters that have gotten fucked by taxes, dude.
Yeah. That sucks.
Do you guys invest outside of?
I have some. Yeah.
Yeah, I have some investments.
You invest
too.
in Rolexes.
And now watches though, dude.
I'm hearing a lot of good stuff
You might
about
as well
that. They
get a
go
nice
up in
little
value.
Rolex.
Yeah, dude, I don't own a single watch.
Dude, you got to get a Rolex, bud.
I'll
Just
get
a little.
one. I'll
just a-
get one
It's
eventually.
a good one. It's an investment. If shit hits the fan, you can sell it.
I have this belief about them that it just like Rolex means you mastered time, right? Like it means you work when you want. It means or
Is
at
that
least
what it
that's
means?
I don't know. That's the way
That's
I see
like
it.
that.
Like
I see it as a flex.
I mean, sure, you're flexing that you
That's it.
mastered time. You work around
Oh.
you don't work around the clock.
Never
you
thought about
you
that.
wear gold.
That's cool.
as your
I
clock.
just love like the bling.
Yeah, yours
For
are
me, it's hard
flashy.
to be.
Yours are
Yeah,
nice.
Ever since you were a fucking little buck snort, you like that flashy shit.
Yeah, I
You
guess
had
so.
pink rims on your car.
Oh, yeah.
all that.
I mean,
Since
you pull it
little,
off. I mean, it's your
fucking-
brand, you know.
Yeah,
You're-
sugar.
yeah. I just seen your Tesla outside. Is that your wife's?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, that one's tight.
You got, dude, because I gave him a ride in my Tesla for the first time that you've been in one like that.
Dude,
Shit's
yeah.
crazy, huh?
I just almost flew.
Well, you
through
got
the
a
back
sweet
window.
fucking truck. What you have like a brand new truck though. That's fucking sweet.
It's not as powerful as your Tesla though.
No,
I
but it's
mean-
comfy. It's roomy.
Yeah,
it's big.
you know, I gotta have a truck. I'm a ranch boy. You know,
Yeah.
I drive it to Mexico, go back to the farm all the
Bring
time.
a couple
and-
back. Too far, too far.
So your parents own a ranch?
No, I bought a pecan farm. We're pecan farmers back in Chihuahua.
Oh shit, that's cool.
Yeah, so that's like it's in our blood to plant trees, and so I just got into the family business. Really.
I would love to go back. You never been to Mexico?
No, never been.
I've never been either. Danny, my wife's from Oaxaca, and she can't for whatever like the visa stuff. Like she can go back, but she might not be able to come back. So we've never been back. But I feel like it'd be fun.
That's where they
Look,
filmed
see
Nacho
that?
Libre, Oaxaca, right? Yeah, that place is
I
beautiful.
love that show too.
That's far.
So
I was looking
far
at that on a
south,
map.
by
I'm like,
Guadalajara.
holy shit, dude. That's way the fuck
Yeah.
over somewhere.
So you never been to Rocky Point?
No.
3 hours away?
Fuck,
No,
I haven't
3 hours
been.
drive?
we've been asked so many times, but I just feel bad because Danny can't come.
Yeah.
So I don't go. Well, I guess I go on a lot of other trips with her, but I want to go back to Mexico with her.
They won't let her back in.
They could. The way
They
she
might
explained
give
it
you
is
issues.
like, yeah, it's like it's not worth if they say no.
Yeah,
That
God.
would be a shit show if you had to leave her there. I mean, you
Fuck.
wouldn't. You would have to stay there until
Well.
you figured it out, right? Or
No,
who knows?
I'll stay in Mexico.
I'd love to go to Rocky Point and visit and stuff. Is that
Do
your
drugs
parents
and
live
shit?
in Mexico?
Yeah, they're in Chihuahua right now. It's
Oh,
like
cool.
it's like 4.5 hours south of the border. It's like from here, 8-hour drive.
And that is that where you were born and raised?
I was born in Cancun.
Damn.
Yeah,
Really?
I moved to Chihuahua when we were like 5.
Fucking born to party.
Born in the jungle,
That's
Dang.
fucking crazy.
jungles of Bacalar. Yeah,
That's awesome. So you usually do your own cooking, or you usually go out to eat?
I do half and half.
Yeah.
I do a lot of cooking, and I have an Uber Eats problem for sure.
Really?
What's your go-to places?
Like PF Chang's. Like I try to. I mean, yeah, like Chinese. You know, just meat and vegetables.
Fuck yeah.
That's like all I eat.
I bet Tempe has some. That's considered Tempe, right, where you live?
Yeah, I live on the borderline of Tempe and Chandler. Pretty much Chandler, honestly.
God, I bet
but-
Tempe has some pretty good food to eat. Out in Peoria, bro, we're slacking. We don't got
Just
much.
sucks. There's just not much organic quality food out here.
You live close to a Whole Foods?
Whole Foods, yeah.
Fuck, do you go there a lot?
I not as much as I should. Last time I bought steak from there, I almost puked.
Really?
I don't know. That's what made me not go back there because
That'll
at
do
first
it.
I was trying to switch to the grass-fed steak and something
Uh-huh.
about it was too gamey for me or something. But oh my
Really?
god, yeah.
So that so you usually just lift or run and stuff too.
I actually never run. I have an issue with getting too skinny.
Yeah.
I just lift and eat as much as I can, and it's still not enough.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. God, that breath work you were talking about, I was thinking about it this morning with Brandon.
dude.
He at one point he had you do a 3-minute inhale.
Well, he said do as long as
Like nonstop for 3 minutes.
Yeah, we were just he came over Sunday, and I had Schmitty and Brendan come over, and I had already worked out, hit the bag, shadow boxed, and then he came up and we just did breath work, and he was just doing one, and one was like, all right, big inhale, hold as long as you can. It's a 3-minute inhale, but it's like when you obviously build up to that. We had been doing breath work for like 20 minutes, and then it was like that, but dude, it's crazy how high you can get off your breath. I
Yeah.
was fucking stoned.
It's a natural way to release DMT, right? They say.
Yeah, and
Yeah, I guess so. We
it's
haven't got
true.
there yet.
No, but
or maybe you have.
No,
Yeah, I haven't tried. I just read that somewhere, but who knows?
You ever blasted off with some DMT?
I have, yeah.
Really?
I have. I've done
I
it
have
once.
not.
Yeah, it was. I'm telling you, like that's psychedelics really helped me get off of cocaine and stuff. I've actually never talked about that publicly, but yeah, they really, really helped with that.
Did you? So when you did, was it the one trip that really helped, or was it the one and then like a
Yeah,
little bit
'cause-
later?
No, it was just one. It was just I did
Just
it with
that
I did it with a
powerful?
shaman. Yeah, it was that powerful.
Where'd
Like,
you do
I
it
had
at?
done in Mexico with a shaman. Like I had done shrooms before, but I never done like a heroic dose or anything like that. And when I smoked DMT with the shaman, it allowed me to see like the physical addiction in person, like to see what it looked like in physical reality, and it made me disgusted with it. And it was really easy to stop after that.
That's cool. I
It-
bet.
it influenced it for sure.
Remember Paul Check was
Yeah.
telling us with Sean's brother was addicted to meth for a long time. He said, go with him, don't do it with him, but give him a heroic dose of mushrooms. He's like, that's the advice he gave us. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn.
But it's scary when like Michael was addicted to meth. It's like that could fucking put him into like a serious case of what do they say when you're already on drugs, like, or what the fuck word?
Psychosis, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like become actually psychotic. I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that scared me.
I heard that the likely of that happening is pretty rare, but it is possible for sure that you can have a psychosis breakthrough afterwards.
Oof.
If you're not like mentally stable.
Yeah, like you have to have a precondition already, or maybe like in your family's past or something.
Yeah, a couple times I got ready to go DMT, and I don't know if I burned it too heavy, but I was ready to go. My setting was perfect. I'm like, all right, ready to go. And it just didn't fucking work. I think I burnt it too much or something happened. You just found that shaman out of nowhere?
It's not necessarily out of nowhere. Someone we had known that got into it, that went down south into the jungles of Mexico, learned from a legit shaman in the jungle on how to make it, and then came back to the town to start trying to heal their people.
Damn, that's out of nowhere. You just,
How
you do that?
much
You do DMT?
how much was that experience to do?
How much it cost?
Yeah.
I paid him 200 because I wanted to do it alone, $200 because it's a lot cheaper if you do it with like a group of people. I could have done it for way cheaper with like 15 other people, but I had this feeling I was gonna have like an exorcism, and I don't know. I didn't think I'd be able to let go, and thank God I did it by myself because that shit was like an exorcism.
And you just were there with the shaman.
Yeah.
What if they said, "Hey, we recorded you"? Would you watch it back?
Probably out of curiosity, because like I don't remember much from it, but I definitely healed from it. It's almost like whatever knowledge and info you get in that whatever's going on situation space, you can't really bring it back, but you can bring back the experience, the feeling, the understanding. But you're like, what is it? I know what it is, but what is it?
Damn, the
That's
little
fucking
wisdom in there.
awesome, dude.
Just unlocks your subconscious and lets it free. Or
Maybe,
or
yeah.
what?
Maybe
Some
it's,
shit
it's
you
an
got trapped
intuitional
down.
thing or something.
So do you since then have you messed around with still mushrooms or LSD or anything?
I haven't taken mushrooms or LSD for, man, it's been almost a year now. I've been trying to take mushrooms again, but it's just something you have to build courage for. It's not like an addictive drug, you know. I don't see it as a drug. I literally have to build so much courage to go do it, and usually I bail out of it.
Yeah.
Dude, same with me. That's a good way to put it, just building courage to do it. Because like I have it, and I'm like, I want to do it, but I'm like,
it never sounds like the right time.
Because it's not really fun, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's not fun to put a freaking subconscious mirror up to yourself and be like, yo, that's you. Look look at what a piece of shit you are.
No shit. That explained it so well right there. Because some people are like, yeah, you want to do, like, let's go to the club, take mushrooms. I'm like, no.
You're like, the number you have reached has been disconnected.
Yeah.
God,
I've been
man.
doing the I mean, I ran out now, but I got a bag of 0.25 milligram mushrooms in pills that I was just taking every day. They said take it for 5 days on, take 2 days off, and I liked it. I think I definitely felt it.
You played a little better on Call of Duty.
Yeah,
And if you didn't play good, you're like, gotta take my fucking mushroom pill. No, it's just you suck, bud.
yeah, no shit. Yeah, but I'm about ready to go for another little trip.
Yeah, could do it before camp.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear Mike Tyson talking about how he would microdose before fighting?
I never heard.
I heard
him
that
do
motherfucker. Have you listened to his book ever?
I have not listened to his
Bro,
book.
I was looking because I was showing Emron. I'm like, you gotta listen to this book. It's like 58 hours.
Holy
It's
shit.
dude.
Did he narrate it?
No. It sounds like someone did a good job like doing his voice, but it starts from when he was fucking little and then goes through each year like pretty in detail up until I think a couple years old the book is, but that's one of the craziest fucking books I've ever read. Like his drug addiction, his sex addiction. He said, I didn't give a fuck who it was. I'd have my buddy go find a chick. She would come up to the room and I'd fuck raw. Like thousands of girls.
He was hardcore, huh?
Goals. No, I'm kidding.
You gotta listen to that book.
Dude, God, it's crazy.
Did he talk about how much mushrooms he would do? Like he would just do a really small dose or like a gram or something?
I mean,
fight?
what I was watching, I don't know how much he would take before fights, but I'm assuming his tolerance was really high. I mean, I watched him down 4 grams just on a podcast.
On that
sure.
Pulse-It podcast?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So, I mean, and he was pretty normal about
Crazy.
it. Like, I would assume he would take a couple grams before fighting. He said that he was able to see the punch before they punched. That's what he said.
Yeah, that's what
drugs.
That's what my buddy Henry Krause said. He's like, you can take like mushrooms and psilocybin and channel a different side of you, like a fighting side, a meaner side, a competitive side. I was like, damn, I never even thought about it that way.
Maybe the Vikings took mushrooms.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
But what else you boys got going on today?
What about you? Sunday.
So just preparing for this week. That's it, really.
You guys staying in town this week?
Yeah. I'm gonna upload later today. So I just got to finish that edit. Just adding in some music, paying rent video, a little simple one.
Dude, paying rent video is cool. Were you going up to people's houses?
Yeah, just knocking random doors.
That's so sweet. You ever get nervous? Like they're gonna get shot?
No,
Or
not. I mean, sometimes not this last one. This last one was I felt the confidence. But
Dude, that's sweet. Those fucking videos seriously get me fired up. It's fucking sweet. So tomorrow, Monday morning, you wake up. Is it the same Monday morning every time, or does it just kind of go with the flow?
It's somewhat the same. I mean, just
You
get up,
make
go
coffee,
to the gym,
buy coffee. How do
get
you,
up, make food, coffee, go to the gym.
How do you make
after
your
the
coffee?
gym? Just a little bit of creamer, no sugar.
Keurig.
Just a regular coffee machine.
Coffee pot.
You know, the coffee pot. And have breakfast, go to the gym, and then right after that, second breakfast, and then to work.
And then right now you got a team of how many guys? Like
let's see, 4. We got the merch guys, 6.
6. Fuck yeah.
You do merch local?
No, Well, we're barely relaunching merch. We've been building the whole thing from scratch so that we don't have to go through Shopify or anybody anymore. We're going to be doing it direct now. And
that's interesting.
We're going to be eco-friendly.
And where are they out of?
The company we're working with is in Florida. That's why, Florida.
And then you're going to move it here and do it yourself?
Well, we're looking into some places in Cali as well. We can't find any good warehouses here for the right price, for the right deal we're trying to get. For the most part, it's going to be out of Florida, no state tax. And there's a few good positive reasons about that.
Damn. So where you sell the merch is where you get taxed?
Well, I guess just for that state, selling it out of that state, and for buying in bulk and stuff. There's a few little
that's
loopholes
there.
Because
I'll do all mine through LA. I wonder if there's.
We're working. I mean, I think it's important to have a few contacts in a few different places. We're working on one in LA right now as well. But we just don't want to be able to. I mean, the reason why we're even working on another one is because the one in Florida, our shipment, we already bought like 5,000 shirts and they got stuck in who knows where overseas. So
Russia,
probably
fucking Putin.
Yeah, maybe.
That shit's scary, huh? Have you paid much attention to it? Or you try not to. I try not to.
Like you can't really avoid it, right? At this point, I mean, it's
everywhere,
and
TikTok.
I try not to have opinions on things I can't control, or I mean, I don't know what's the hell's going on. I mean, it sucks. It sucks for the Ukraine.
Yeah, we think we know just because we read it on our phones. We're like, oh, we know what's going on over there. It's like we don't.
No,
all propaganda. Who knows 100%. What we're seeing.
Yeah, it's fucking scary though, dude.
Yeah. I wonder why it's so crazy. Why like the top leaders can just pick who to fuck with.
Dude, they're just playing chess.
Like no one fucks with Kim Jong-un, right? No one fucks with North Korea. Does he have a nuke button too?
He must. I mean, and he must be aggressive. They must actually believe he'll use it. Like
fucking scary, dude. Think that the nuke button.
And think of what drugs he's taking. Who knows? He fucking gets pissed off. Who knows?
What'd you say? His girl won't let him bust in her mouth
or something.
Like, fuck it.
Yeah. Well, at Putin, you see that picture of him and that huge table. David was telling me they're worried someone's going to try to kill him. So he has this huge fucking long table and guys at the end of it, and he's making decisions and talking. Yeah.
I'm sure he's fucking zen and stoic.
Dude, day in the life vlog of Putin right now would be crazy.
That'd be sick. Just getting fucking shot up.
What does he do in the morning? What does his daily schedule look like?
Wonder what his sleep. I asked Sean Shelby because like his job is fucking stressful. He's the matchmaker for like 135 up to 175 or 70 or whatever the fuck. It's a lot of fighters. I was like, what's your sleep schedule like? Because we had dinner the other day. He said he goes to bed around 2, 3 a.m. and wakes up at 9 a.m. But he's just like, his work doesn't stop. Rafael dos Anjos, that fight got pulled out. And he's just like trying to find another. But it sounds so fucking stressful.
Just getting a text from manager. This guy's out. This guy's out.
Do you what's your sleep schedule like? Do you sleep well?
Not as well as I should. I take valerian to help with that. I try not to take too much melatonin because that gets addictive.
Yeah.
But I have stress issues for sure over nothing too,
Yeah.
And I mean, if I don't take valerian, I'll wake up at 2 a.m. almost every night.
Damn, valerian. I haven't heard of that.
It's a natural. It's a root. It's just way natural, really natural. You can't really get addicted to it. It just kind of eases you.
But it does help?
Oh, it helps a lot.
Interesting.
It zones you out, huh?
Yeah.
And so usually getting 6-7 hours of sleep.
Yeah, like not enough, that's for sure. Maybe that's why I can't gain enough weight, honestly.
Dude, sleep is the
that's where it's at, right? With weight.
Those edibles we've been eating, they're gonna do a TimboSugarShow one. But you said your REM sleep even went up from eating those.
Really?
Because he was talking about that. He was
eating those edibles.
He was talking about. You're talking to NFL guys and stuff. This is like the first one they've created that they can ship over states and stuff, and it's some Delta 8 something. And he's like, it's been improving people's REM, which is crazy.
I definitely found, because I've been tracking my sleep for like 4 years or something.
I see it on your stories.
Smoking, getting high before bed.
No bueno.
My sleep is always worse. Even if it was like a good night's sleep, it wasn't as good as it could have been if I was sober when I went to bed, which sucks because, dude, sometimes it's so fun to just get high as fuck and lay there and float. But, dude,
get your adrenals going, though.
Yeah, I definitely feel I smoke around 7:30, eat dinner, won't overeat as much when I'm not as stoned, go do my hot tub, do my cold plunge, and take a shower. And then when I go to bed, I'm sober. And I fucking, that's when I get my best sleep.
So do you do the cold plunge every night?
Yeah,
every day?
Every night.
Dude, I've seen it on your stories.
Yeah.
Even last night, dude, I'm like, I got home still pretty fucking high from your house, full of all that food. I'm like, and then I still did the plunge because I know I fucking sleep better. Something about my body temperature dropping 5-6 degrees before I go to bed makes me just.
You run
soft.
hot
That's
all the
interesting.
time, huh?
Yeah, I do.
We were just fucking freezing out last night, and you were just in your t-shirt, and you're like, no, I'm actually warm.
Is that why it's cold in here?
Yeah.
That was nice and fresh.
I woke up early this morning, hit a nice little dunk, a little 2-minute dunk.
So you have one at your house?
Yeah,
Oh,
both of
okay.
us have one at
That
our
is-
house. Dude,
That's legit.
You should fucking
What do they cost?
get one. Like 4 racks, and it's
Like a hot tub, pretty much, but
yeah,
a cold tub.
yeah, exactly. It's so worth it.
Dude.
There's our buddy Art has a
Good
little
idea.
art recovery spot right here with 2 of them. We'll go show you them after this.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and it keeps it 39 degrees and it filters the water.
Keeps
so
it
it's
clean.
ready
That's
to
a
rumble.
really good idea. I mean, do you guys steam? Are you into the steam room?
I would prefer a steam room. I have a sauna. Dude, fucking A. Let me go on a
love
rant real quick. The sauna. It's like $13,000 barrel sauna. Nice fucking sauna. It took like 3 months I ordered it. I get it and the pieces are like the wood's warped so it doesn't go together.
Fucking
And I've
bastard.
been waiting for it forever, dude. And that's all I want to do is because I took my other sauna down because I thought I was like I'm gonna plan for this one to be in the same spot. So now I'm just fucking saunaless. Life could be
Stresses
worse.
of a
Could be
rich
in
guy.
Ukraine. Could be in Ukraine. But no, steam's nice. I like the steam room.
Dude, it's addictive, especially as smokers. You know, like just
Yeah.
cleans out the lungs and you sit there and just breathe. Oh my god, I feel like I work out for the steam room now.
Dude, yeah, that's I do miss that.
I was looking at them online the other day. The steamers for your shower at home. They're pretty expensive,
They
but
are.
they'd probably be sick.
How much
Yeah,
are they?
it's just a little box you can build it
yeah.
into your shower. It's like I found one for like $3,000.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like it fits 4 people. I mean, it makes enough steam
I
for 4
wonder
to 5 people.
if it works no matter what shower you have, or if like fuck that one shower might not work because
You're gonna have to definitely build into the shower for sure. I mean,
I feel like that sounds stressful.
it would probably be easier. Like if you have like a basic plastic shower, it'd be easier to just rebuild
Shit's
it with tile.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah.
But I looked at those are sick. I want one.
I know. I want one too.
Make me happy finally.
For real. So, yeah, the hard thing about that cold plunge, though, is going to bed on the cold because you're supposed to end on the cold. And that's a bitch.
And gaining back the warmth, right?
Yeah, I think so, but fuck.
It's when your body when your body's cold and it warms itself up, it helps your metabolism too, which you want to gain weight, so that doesn't really.
Maybe I shouldn't buy a cold plunger.
No, yeah, talk yourself out. That's the thing. You can talk yourself out of it real fast, especially after you fucking eat too much and you're full, and then you shower and you're clean, and then you're just like, all right, I'm gonna go in the cold. That's the toughest part.
Yeah, for sure.
You guys study Wim Hof? Or look into
Definitely
him?
watched a lot of his videos. That motherfucker's a legend.
He's got some sick vids out.
He believes it's the answer to life. Being
yeah,
cold.
I don't
Have you seen
think
his
he's
cold
far
room?
off.
That thing
Yeah.
where he does he circles for like a half hour a day in like
I've
negative
seen that.
40.
Just
He's just-
marching.
He has a cold room that he marches around like every day for a half hour. Negative 40.
What the fuck? And it's just the water keep negative 40.
Dude.
Dude, if you got offered a trip to go hang out with Wim for a weekend, would you?
Yeah, I would actually.
Oh
I mean,
my God.
I'd be nervous.
I'd be
as fuck.
busy.
Like, I'd be nervous.
I would, but yeah, I would be nervous as well. I mean, I don't do good with the cold. I mean, when I was driving semis, I was driving in weather that was negative 40. It would only be for like 2 to 3 weeks, but we had our airlines freezing. So,
Ooh.
but I was loaded with gear on, and I was still freezing my ass off. I
Dude,
can't
fuck.
imagine walking in that room.
Dude, he has his guests wake up at like, I don't remember what time it is, but early before the lights up, get up, do some breath work, and go jump in
For the lights up or the sun?
before the lights up.
Huh.
Was that
You
Yes
jump
Theory?
in. I don't
I
know.
think. Or maybe it's
Bro,
just every guest. Huh? I saw Yes Theory's video, and he made them do that.
Fuck.
Right, I was like,
I think
feel like
it
I
was
saw that.
it
I
might
see-
have been
yeah.
that. It was in the snow, right? They were jumping like off a cliff.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
seen that video.
See, that was insane.
Ooh, the thing is going under. I don't go under
The
much
head,
because of my
huh?
hair, but that's where you really fucking.
Your life flashes before your eyes, pretty
Oh,
much.
God.
You get that brain wet.
Yeah, you see George who sent that art? George St. Pierre doing his morning one. Shit's
Yeah.
fucking sweet. But yeah, the cold. I feel like the cold can for sure. I mean, change Wim Hof's life. That's why he's so adamant about it being the answer. But I don't think he's far off. The cold can change people's lives.
Oh, dude, if you're in a shitty mood, you come home, take a rip of weed, get in that cold plunge, shower up, your mood's 100% changed.
It's the cold and it's the mind conquering itself. Being like, because the last thing you want to do pretty much all the time is get in the fucking cold.
Yeah.
plunge.
Yeah.
No matter where you're at, what you're doing, the last thing you want to do is fucking get into the freezing cold water.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
it helps quiet the mind it's like a shortcut to quieting the mind. You go out, sit in your fucking chair, do 10-minute meditation. At the end of that meditation, your mind might be a little bit quieter, a little less thoughts. But you get in the cold and you get into your breath. It's like a shortcut to that. It's a painful shortcut.
You can't think, huh?
You definitely can overthink it, but it makes it colder. That makes it way colder. But if you can learn how to breathe and get in the cold, it just quiets that mind so much faster.
Yeah. And I feel like that's partly why you get out and you get happy, because it goes through your mind like, quit, get out, quit, get out, quit, get out, and then you don't. And you get out and you're like, damn, I can actually fucking talk back to that voice in my head.
Yeah.
And
when people get out, if I make them get into my house and they get out, they always get out and they go, yeah! Like they're just, you just have this fucking surge of energy running through your veins. It's like hitting a nice bump.
I was just going to say that.
It brings back.
That's funny. Fuck, I think that's perfect, boys.
Yeah, that's a good question. What's your 5-year plan?
Just get our merch out, plant more trees in Mexico, and create sustainable YouTube merch.
Dude, that's fucking sweet. Not stress about views too much.
Yeah,
because I bet that's easy. I mean, even for like our videos are on such a smaller scale than yours, but I can imagine it like once you're like want 50,000, like that's a good number. Then you want like, I've been getting that pretty consistently, and then you get 100. Ooh, but you're getting fat fucking views. Is your goal kind of always around 1 million, or?
I mean, that's low. It's actually really low from what it used to be. But
I
would love to have at least a million views a video. Yeah. But I would like to get back to 2 to 5 million views, of course. And it's all about consistency and doing the right ideas, you know.
Because some of those have like 10, 50, like some of those
14 million.
Some of those fucking legendary.
It's nice though, like your content, it's getting it to where it's like it's funny and it's doing something nice compared to some of the like even the Nelk Boys and Steve's videos. It's like doing crazy shit. Well, it's getting back to like giving back and doing that better stuff too.
He gives back a lot,
but doing crazy shit, like that would be hard to keep
because when
up
Steve
with.
started popping off, it was I'm chugging 3 bottles of
that's
wine.
not sustainable.
No, and he saw that. But
I'm sure he feels it.
It got It got him to where he is. So.
Yeah. I mean, it blew him up, man. And he's got a loyal fan base. I feel like he kind of carries Nelk a little bit sometimes. I mean, he is just.
Steve's Steve's a good dude.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Even his last video was fucking epic.
Give Kodak that. Yeah, it was so funny. Kodak.
Crazy, dude.
He's like,
how much did that car cost?
I saw they said 50,000 on the car. 50K? I'm like, shit, I want that car.
That was a nice
I feel
car.
like that's got to be hooked up like bad, right? To get a car like that's not 50K,
dude. Yeah,
like a $500,000 car, pimped out.
I don't know, maybe it's a cheap ass car that's just
pimped out,
just polished,
fucking donk
rims.
Dude, I need a donk in my driveway.
How's it been having your Lambo?
It's been fun. It's now that I got my road fixed, dude. I had to. I'm so stupid, but now that I got my road fixed, I can take it home and park it, and it's fucking.
Have you hit any curbs?
No, I've been so careful. It's like in my Teslas, you can just fucking drive without very much stress. In that, you're like fucking locked in. Like, okay, what you make sure the road's not too fucking bump. But just the fact that it's a Lamborghini, it just feels fucking cool.
The red one too.
Yeah, red nice Lambo feels good. I see it in the garage, keeps me motivated. Like, okay. I gotta grind. I gotta grind. I gotta.
Like, I don't have a choice now. I gotta maintain this beast.
Yeah. So it's a good reminder to fucking just grind, be world champ.
Yeah.
Fake it till you make it.
Hey, you ain't faking shit, dude.
That's it.
Dude, thank you for coming on. That was fucking.
Dude, that was
epic.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
See what I did there?
Good to fucking meet you, Juanster.
Yeah, it was nice to meet you too, Tim.
Yeah, we gotta get Tim doing some funny shit, preferably with chicks, because it's so awkward when he's around chicks. No, he's not bad. But we got to do something. Hit me if you have an idea, tell us. We'll be there Saturday, Sunday, whatever fucking day, whenever week.
You're always free on Saturdays?
If we did like for the most part.
I'll just give you like week notice always though.
Hit me up.
We'll do something big, something cool. Yeah. Another like store prank or something. Dude, I like that strategy. Pranking at places, like working at a auto shop and then giving everything for free would be sick. You know, pretending to be car mechanics would be sick, and like fucking with them, telling them that it was like $10,000 to fix their car or some shit. Like lie to them, like
that's a good idea.
Pay for it.
Me and Tim pretend to get a fight for like 30 seconds. We're both just like
kind of sitting in the pocket throwing half ass. Yeah.
With you guys together, man, you'd get so recognized. But it'd be funny though.
Pretend to fight, not do anything.
In like a big group, and it's like a big circle. We're just like, that would be funny.
definitely got to do
I got a
something.
limo too, dude. I want to wrap it. I was thinking we could come up with.
When
some
did you get that?
We just got it like some guy around here. Fucking couple
What did
months
you get
ago.
that for? If you don't mind me asking.
We got it because I had a bunch of buddies coming in from my Twitch subscribers, like Utah, Canada, fucking wherever. They all flew in, and we took them to the
you
club
bought
for
it
the
for
first
that
time,
event.
and we had to roll up in the limo. But,
That's sick, dude.
dude, I want to get it wrapped, get it pimped out. I was thinking we could definitely create some funny content, picking up homeless people, taking them to dinner, taking them to Goodwill, getting a fit,
You
something like
definitely
that.
have something here.
So
Holy
I'll
shit. That's a
fucking
good-
bounce that off you. You can play with
That's a
that.
good
But we
one.
got the
There's
limo
something
ready
there
to
for
roll.
sure.
Yeah, old vintage limo too.
It could be like a
pretty good shape.
Like different scene every time, not just homeless people. It could be like
Yeah.
a variety limo prank giveaway scene. I don't know. We could think of something.
Dude,
really
yeah.
fun. That's a good one though.
That'll be fun.
Sweet.
Is
All right,
that it?
boys. Episode. What did you say it was?
78.
Episode 178. Juan is the fucking man. See you guys next week. Peace.